What's going on, everybody? Papa Gord back yet again for another Black Series review. This time we're going to be taking a look at number 7 from one of my favorite Star Wars films, Rogue One, A Star Wars Story. So number 7. A little bit of Galen Erso going on. Finally, maybe not exactly the character I thought we would be getting to help fill out the ranks of the Rogue One crew, figures, whatever. But hey, it's something. It is something. So I don't think Rogue One gets nearly enough love when it comes to the figures. I think there's a lot out there that we could get. But anyways, so that's what we got. So we got some Galen Erso going on. Let's just get the box out of here and take a look at the figure. And here he is. Now, right now he's available because he's an exclusive. Target, I believe, in the States. Toysrus up here in Canada. So if you're thinking to yourself, man, I need a Galen Erso figure for my shelf, well, he's $37.99 plus tax. And you're only going to get him at Toysrus. Unless you know somebody in the States and you can get him at Target, which they're having issues trying to get these figures right now. So the Antoc Merrick, $36.99, one more accessory, $37.99, one less accessory, one very small accessory, which we'll look at in a couple of minutes. But I think overall, I think he looks great. I think the photo reel is done really nicely on this figure. It is a little shiny. It's kind of got that wet look that we're unfortunately getting used to, I guess. But again, a slight turn to the left or to the right, and I probably did that the opposite of what I'm saying for my directions, and you can completely see that the face looks really good. Head on, a little different. The eyes are a little small on this guy, but I still think he looks really good. The uniform looks nice and, you know, Imperial looking without it looking super Imperial. He's got his little logo going on right there. When I saw the figure, I was like, wait a minute, something doesn't look right. Because I kind of automatically assumed that we were just gonna pretty well get like a Tarkin body with a different head on it. But we don't have the puffed out riding pants and the knee-high black boots going on. It's been a while since I've watched Rogue One. So he does steal some parts. This piece right here, because he's still rocking that nice big silver buckled belt and that little dot right there. The arms are complete reuse from any of the Imperial officer figures as well. And it took me a minute, but I figured it out. His lower half is Episode 5, Lando Calrissian. I'm not 100% sure why they went that direction. You could easily tell right off the bat it was an older design because of the 2 pins. So the double jointed knees. We haven't got that new knee system that we've been getting on most of the new releases. So yeah, so of course, why wouldn't we be getting an almost 100% repurposed figure with a different paint job? But anyway, articulation, it's pretty standard. There is something going on in the midsection though. I am too concerned to try any more than that as far as mobility range. It is so tight on that mid joint that I think if I were to twist him too much, that I'd pop him in half. He's just so stiff. So I don't know. Let me know down in the comments if you happen to have this guy. What's the waist joint like on yours? Everything else is fine. Like he's got the 90-degree bend on the arms, and of course he's got really good range on the legs because he's got the double jointed knees. But yeah, there's no hula hoop action going on this figure whatsoever. Where they did put the articulation of all the weirdest places is in the head and the neck and the collar of this figure. It does the hair does run into some issues with hitting the collar. So you think, oh, okay, great, it's not going to get a lot of range. But then they go ahead and they put articulation into the collar and the lower part of the neck, because you can get a lot of shifting like that. But you can get him to look really far down. He can look up a lot more, but he's got like crazy articulation. I don't think there's another human figure in the line that has that much articulation in the neck. Again, let me know down in the comments. I could be wrong. There are more than a couple Black Series figures that I have, so if I forget, I forget. But yeah, this is insane. But again, you take slight differences with changing the position of the head and the neck, and it just makes the character emote so much different emotions. Not that my static poses make my figures look any better, but yeah. So that I thought was a little strange. So I think this piece here, this upper piece, and definitely in here, that's new, I think, and definitely the head. Everything else on here is 100% we've had it before. And as far as accessories, you get this little thing right here, which we've had with the Rebel Trooper. The episode 4 Trooper comes with it. Now this one's painted on both sides, so you get gold, the gold disc on both sides painted, whereas the other one is only painted on one half, so I guess that's a little extra for us. And that's all he's got. No holster, no blaster, nothing like that whatsoever. Just a nice clean uniform. As my son pointed out, you could technically get another one and do the custom head for the one scientist from Mandalorian. So maybe that's going to be a thing, because all they have to do is just replace the head and give us another Mandalorian figure. And we've seen him in more than one episode, so why don't we have that figure yet? But anyway, here we go. Galen Erso finally can be reunited with Stardust. There we go. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with this guy. I know, again, it's a lot of reuse. The cost is kind of ridiculous, but I don't know. I don't know when that straw is finally going to break the Black Series back for me. It's definitely getting there, and if prices and exclusive prices keep going the way they are, then I'm just gonna have to get to that point where I'm gonna turn around and enjoy my collection for what it is, not what it could be. So there we go, guys. Galen Erso, number 7. Comment, share, like, subscribe, all that usual YouTube mumbo jumbo. Super appreciate it. We'll see you in the next one. Later, eh?